jealousy is not enough. If you are jealous, if you are envious of someone, then you need to work upon you. You need to prove that no, I am better than him or maybe her. But you only compare and you do not do anything. You feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. So you have very low self-esteem, because we all have this self-doubt, right? Whether we are able to do that. And on top of that, if you are comparing yourself with others who are already successful, without knowing their journey, without knowing how much time they have devoted to be at that position, if you just only compare yourself, then you can be nowhere, because it's like a race. It's like a
Yeah,
rat race, and
that
you
is.
cannot win that race. Yeah, it's not
Absolutely.
possible for you. And uh, and you have rightly said, I think, that we need to believe in ourselves no matter what. Like, maybe I can take 1 year to be fluent in English, and my friend can take maybe 6 months, but it it does not have anything to do with you, right? Because your life is your life, and you need to think about what you feel from the inside,
Absolutely.
and it should not be affected by someone else's success. So, hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. You tell me, what about you?
Yes, I'm also pretty well. Thank you so much for asking. So, I don't think there is any need to introduce each other, because you also have, on your channel, you have our video. On my
Yeah.
channel, I also have a video. So,
Yes.
today actually I have a very common topic and an interesting one. Actually, I was thinking a lot about what topic we should discuss next. So, the topic that I have decided is, like, we all have this habit, like, to compare our, ourselves with other people. And
Absolutely.
basically, while we do that, we tend to demotivate ourselves and we just stop working upon ourselves. So, are you also a victim of this habit? So, what is your opinion?
Yeah, I can say, see, it's in the air nowadays. The scenario has been totally changed, and many kind of emotion. It's just not about comparing. There are a lot of emotions, jealousy and anger. Many this time I'm not collecting that particular word, but yeah, there are many. We have to go through a lot of kind of turbulence, and one of this is comparing ourselves to others. So I can say, first of all, this is not the right thing, because we all are unique, and each and every individual has their own, I can say, their experiences, their background, and their paths totally different, not same, not a keen. But yeah, sometimes we go through these kind of feelings. All of a sudden we start comparing ourselves to others, and there are some reasons, I can say, if I tell you in the context of English language. So people, why people compare themselves, their self, to other, they think that I'm not doing up to the mark, or I'm not getting the result. These kind of things they go through, basically, that the other person speaks very good and I'm not doing up to the mark, and they are getting the success in this English language. They have a very good channel, they are getting views and all, because this has happened with me as well, so I can relate this. It's quite resonant for me, that feeling like that, nobody first of all appreciating, and on the top of this I compare myself to others, so this happens. So first of all, I would say that we need to try to remove these kind of mind states. Yeah, these are states, it will call a state of mind, because and we have to conquer, we have to eradicate, and we need to conquer over these kind of feelings, because basically what happens, it just sucks our I can say the whole energy, agility. Okay, that moment, as a result, what happened, we don't feel like doing things. If I tell you, in the context of English language, we feel like, okay, I'm done, I just can't go further, and all. Okay, so first of all, we need to believe in ourselves, like, okay, whatever we are doing, we are doing good, great, like was this. So this has happened with me earlier, and I can really relate with this. And what happens, the next thing, that that moment, our qualities, whatever we have qualities, it automatically starts declining, because all the time we are immersing ourselves, filling our mind basically that I'm not doing well, other person they are doing great in their life. The comparison, basically the comparison. We are comparing ourselves to others. So I think this is not right, and we need to like ponder over that. What can be the steps we take so that we can just excel our English language? Okay, it's not about, because all each and every person have their own journey. Maybe the other person, if he or she speaks very good English, this means they have a different journey. Maybe they have started their journey 5 years back, so this is why they have so much fluency, and they are doing great in English language or any other things, right? So we cannot compare things. Totally different. And whatever we have, first of all, we need to thank to God that at least we are getting all the things. And if we feel like that, no, 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 I'm not getting things and I'm not doing well, this means the feeling of inadequacy, that there is something missing, there is something lacking. Okay, so to conquer these kind of feelings, we need to like first of all limit the bad things. Let's say, so sometime social media, there are many things. All of a
Yeah.
sudden we are just scrolling down, and when we see these kind of videos, so that moment, and they are showing off, they are showcasing that other person is they are getting the success and all. So that moment we just reinforce this fact, okay, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing good things in my life, and other people, they are doing very great thing, they have very good channel, they speak very good, they have very good fluency and all. So that moment, so try to limit our timing to watch these kind of stuff. Okay, and try to thank to God, I can say, on every single day, that whatever we have achieved so far, we need to thank to our God that yes. And when we thank to God, then what happens next as a result? It doubles, it multifolds. So yeah, it manifests, and I really believe in this. So try to believe in yourself and be authentic. Whatever the knowledge you have, try to just explore yourself, implement, right? Put in efforts, because yeah, there is something missing. That is why you are not doing up to the mark. As a result, you feel like that I'm not good enough and all. Okay, so I think the person whosoever is thinks like this or compare himself to others, this means maybe there is lacking of their efforts. They are not indulging in these kind of conversation, I can say. That is why they think that okay, I'm not good enough and all, as I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I can completely resonate with you. So when I also used to watch different YouTube videos, basically conversation videos, so I used to feel like, oh, how she is improving, and I just go back to the channel, and I start learn more about the channel, how old the channel is, how long she has been practicing. So I try to compare them with me, and I feel like, oh, it's been like more than 5 months and I have not improved at all. So I'm not getting views, I'm not getting any comments from like all the subscribers that I have right now. So no one is appreciating me, no one is saying anything. So I don't think I should upload more videos. So it's all it starts with that comparison. Like, why
Yeah,
there is a need to compare yourself with others? Because you have your own goals, right? You have created your YouTube channel. If I say about my YouTube channel, I have created my YouTube channel thinking about something that
yeah,
may not be equal to or that may not be similar to you. Like, you have some other vision, I have some other vision, and many people, they have their own reason to start their YouTube channel.
absolutely.
And it's all about how much time in a day you can devote in practicing this language. Because even if you do not practice, then how can you expect yourself to be good day by day? So I think you need
Yeah,
to compare yourself with you only. So how was I when I started my channel, and how I am improving like after 5 months? So if you go back and watch your previous videos, I think you can clearly see on what areas you have improved and what areas need your improvements. And if you work upon
yeah,
yourself, I think then you will not have much time to think about what others are doing. because you know that, see, these things I have to learn, because I'm still making mistakes. It's been like 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, but still I'm making mistakes in these areas, so I have to improve. I need to learn like grammatical rules. I need to watch a lot of videos relating to a particular topic, or if I can also take tuitions from a different online platform. So just work upon yourself, and then I think this mindset can be changed. And if I talk about myself particularly, I used to compare myself with, I think, anybody. So it was my habit. Like now I don't do that, but it was my habit. And I think since childhood we have heard these kind of things. Like my mother
Yeah.
used to tell me that, see, so she is your friend is like the neighboring friend. She is studying, but you are watching TV. Why are you watching TV right now? Just go and study. So it's her, like, if I am not in the mood to study, why do I need to study right now? Even if my mother is telling me, and even if I sit down to study, the quality will not be good, because I'm not in
Yeah.
the mood. I cannot concentrate. Like maybe I'm showcasing that, yeah, I'm studying, but when my
Yeah.
mother will go out of the room, then I will do something else. Like I will write something on the paper or something. I will draw some picture or something. So I think, like, this parents, I think, should take initiative, not to say such things to their children. And if you do not instill such behavior in your child's mind, then I think later on in their lives they will not be a victim of this habit. So in school, I think we compared ourselves with our friends and not so good friends. In colleges also, so there is like nobody is ready to share their notes with you or with others. Like they do not want to do that because they want the good marks. They want to be the top student of the university. So they don't want to share those things. And I think in case of boys, this comparison thing is a little less. Like I have seen boys,
Agree.
they are really into like group classes and group study. So they whatever he knows, he just likes to share with other friends, because they have this mindset that the more I share it with my friends and they share it with me, in that way we can learn a lot. We can exchange our knowledge, and whatever thing they know I can also know, and whatever I know, if I'm able to explain that to others, that means I have understood really well. And if there is some mistake, so my friends can correct me. And I think it's a great way to learn
Yeah.
things, because earlier if I used to tell my mother that, see, I need to go to my friend's house for group studies, my mother would be like, why? Just sit here and study on your own. So they don't know. Like,
Yeah.
and I think we are in a stage that, because we have understood that what we have done wrong, in what way we should have done certain things. So I think we are if we can implement those things while parenting, then I think the next generation would be um, like would be in a place to just not compare anyone with themselves, and can be friends with everyone, and can share whatever they know, impart the knowledge to everyone. And another thing I really want to say is that, in some way, actually, when you compare, in some way it's good. Like if you really want to suppose start a business, and if you are seeing that someone else is doing exactly the same thing, so you can go and you can talk to them, and you can set a guideline for yourself. You can set, like, you can make a list, like, so how they have done that, and in what way I can do the same. So in
Yes.
that way, it is motivating for you. So you are getting inspiration from others. But in most of the way, it's unhealthy. Like the way we compare ourselves with others, like there is no point in doing that. Like
Yeah.
they have their own journey, they have their own circumstances. Like there is no similarity between you and others. So why are you comparing them with yourself? So
Yeah.
just try to be, if you are competitive, it's good, but try to compete with others, in a healthy way. So not hurt, do not hurt anyone. Like, do not say that, see, I know these things, but I don't want to share it with others. Like, share it and be friends with everyone. And I think in that way you can minimize the habit of comparison.
Absolutely. When we compare ourselves to others, that moment, it becomes like a pressure. Okay, we just pressurize our mind to think over, and all the time negativity. We just engrossed with the negativity that we are not good enough, right? And we try to imitate the other person, and we just don't care about that. Okay, their journey is different, their background, whatever their path is totally different. Okay, and their sacrifice as well as their sacrifice, because yes, we make a lot of sacrifice to get the goal, or like get the success, right? So definitely maybe we are not doing things up to the mark, and we need to put in more efforts in comparison to them. Okay, so yeah, that moment we feel like that there is something lacking, or like inadequacy, the feeling of inadequacy. So yeah, I can conclude this thing that we should just believe in ourselves. Whatever you are, just be authentic and try to showcase that authenticity. Follow that. Whatever the knowledge you have, just try to impart, share with people. And if you like running a like YouTube channel or anything you are doing in the context of English language, try to work on this. Like, just don't sit idle and all the time just having a dream. Basically, making a castle in the air. No, just put it into the reality, that okay, I am to do it. Just practically, basically, do you have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And there is a very famous quote that comparison is the thief of joy. So when you keep on comparing yourself, you cannot be happy. And if you do not work upon yourself, you can't achieve what others have achieved. For
Yes,
that,
absolutely.
not only jealousy is not enough. If you are jealous, if you are envious of someone, then you need to work upon you. You need to prove that, no, I am better than him or maybe her. But you only compare and you do not do anything. You feel like, oh, I'm not good enough. So you have very low self esteem, because we all have this self doubt, right? Whether we are able to do that. And on top of that, if you are comparing yourself with others who are already successful, without knowing their journey, without knowing how much time they have devoted to be at that position, if you just only compare yourself, then you can be nowhere, because it's like a race. It's like a
Yeah,
rat race, and
that
you
is
cannot win that race. Yeah, it's not
absolutely.
possible for you. And uh, and you have rightly said, I think, that we need to believe in ourselves no matter what. Like, maybe I can take 1 year to be fluent in English, and my friend can take maybe 6 months, but it it does not have anything to do with you, right? Because your life is your life, and you need to think about what you feel from the inside,
Absolutely.
and it should not be affected by someone else's success. Yeah, you should look upon it like, wow, she has done this thing, wow, great, and I should also do that. Think in
Yeah,
that way. Try to just shift your focus and energy in other way round,
good way.
so
Yeah,
that
in
this,
a good way. Yeah,
in a good way, so that this envy, this jealousy will not come. So you can be happy, and you can be motivated, you can be inspired, because most of the time we like we feel that we are not motivated, and we do not find any reason, basically any driving force. We are lacking this driving force to move forward. So in that case, these, I think, can be the driving force to take you forward. So just be, yeah, as you said, just believe in yourself. And when you start believing yourself, I think you can realize that a lot of people basically are already look up to you. They take you as their inspiration, and maybe at that time they can also approach you, that because it will definitely reflect on your face, on your overall personality, the way you communicate with others. So they can also feel that you are confident and you are happy and you are content with whatever you have, and you are working upon yourself, you are progressing day by day. So I think then they will also message you and they will also, appreciate you, that I really like your video and the way you speak. So it's all about, I think, your mindset.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree with you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I think it
so
was a
yeah.
great session. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hope to see you soon.
Yeah, sure, sure, definitely. So it was very nice talking with you. I really enjoyed, and we have a great discussion.